Okay, quick God story for today. This is a story back from when I was on a mission trip in Brazil when I was in college. And we were with Randy Clark, Global Awakening Youth Missions. And he had taught us all about words of knowledge and prophecy and healing, praying for healing. These signs will follow those who believe in my name. They'll lay their hands on the sick and they'll recover. All this, that, and the other. And so he taught us to do this stuff, and he had released us to this one church where we were going and doing a service. And at the end of the service, a bunch of us kids, got up in a line to give words of knowledge and pray for the sick and that kind of thing. And there was a girl in our group who got up and she said, and we didn't know anyone there. And this girl's name was Trina. She was part of our team. And she said, 23 years old. Your name is Rachel. You're 23 years old and you have gastritis. Okay, so this is just a word of knowledge that God's given her that's just very specific. And I'm thinking, oh, I wonder if someone's actually here whose name is Rachel, who's 23, who has gastritis. And I knew what gastritis was because a friend of mine from Nashville had it and had thrown up blood frequently through dealing with this sickness. So midway through the service, I noticed that through the ministry time, I noticed that there's a girl toward the back of the auditorium area who was on her feet, standing, screaming, crying, with people praying for her. And I didn't find out later that was Ha-kel, who was 23 anos. They translate everything into Portuguese. And that was Raquel, which is Rachel in Portuguese. And she was 23 years old, and she had gastritis. And she was there that night when Trina, gave that word. And some people prayed for her, and she was healed of her gastritis. Over the next 4 days, she went, 4 days later, she came to our hotel and told us the full testimony, how she had gone to the doctor. Her symptoms went away after that meeting that night. And she went back to the doctor, and he had cleared her and said, "You're totally healed." So praise God for that.